Hi, this is Autodidact, and today I am going to show you how we can accurately select a subject, especially the hair, using the Select and Mask feature in Photoshop CC 2020. We will also see how we can apply a double exposure effect after we successfully removed and replaced the background. Alright then, let's get started. Alright, so here is our sample photo, and to start working on this, click on the rectangular marquee tool here, and then click on the Select and Mask button here. Now here we have our brush tools on the left side and then the adjustment properties on the right side. We also have here the view mode. Click on that and you'll find 7 different view modes there. But for now, let's try to use the onion skin mode. Alright, let's make a selection. First, click on the quick selection tool here and then click on the select subject button here. Now Photoshop will analyze your photo and then make a selection automatically. Cool. Alright, so here's our selection. So if you'll notice here, there are still hair strands that are not selected. Don't worry about that. We'll fix that in a moment. So for now, let's try to change the view mode, and I'd like to choose the on black, so we'll be able to view the selection over a black background. Alright, click on that, and I'll change or decrease the opacity to maybe 60%, so we'll be able to see the unselected areas. Okay, so to refine the selection, use the Refine Edge Brush tool here. Click on that and let's adjust the size, maybe that big. Okay, so let's start brushing. Click on that and brush. Make sure you brush on the unselected pixels there. There. And I'll adjust the size. Brush. Alright. We still have left here. Brush on that. Alright, let's change the view mode here to on layers. Okay, so this part here should be patch up. Let's patch it up using the brush tool here. Bam, 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 bam. This should be selected. And this part here, and this one, let's adjust the size. Let's change the view mode to maybe on black again. Then let's decrease the opacity or increase the opacity. Okay. 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 So let's increase the opacity to 100%. Alright, so to clean this up even better, go to Output Settings, and here we have the option to Decontaminate Colors. Click on that, and look, that is just awesome. See? The selection is even better now and cleaner. Now you can change the output here, or you can set the output to maybe new layer or new layer with layer mask. I'll choose the new layer with layer mask here. Alright, click on OK button. So that is amazing. So here is before and here's after. Cool, right? Okay, so now let's try to apply the double exposure effect, I have here the sample background. So here's the background and we'll apply it to the subject. Okay. Now to create a double exposure effect, we need a clipping mask. Now a clipping mask in Photoshop works really amazing. It's similar to layer masks but never the same. The end result may look the same, but clipping masks and layer masks are very different. A layer mask uses black and white to show and hide different parts of the layer, but a clipping mask uses the content and transparency of the layer to control the visibility of another. Here, let me show you. To create a clipping mask, you need two layers, of course, so you can clip one layer to another. To do that, press Alt key on your keyboard or Option key on your Mac, and then in between of these two layers, you'll find this arrow pointing down. Click on that and boom, you just made a clipping mask. So this is how we usually create a double exposure effect. So now all you have to do is change the opacity if you like, but I just leave it that way. And what I want to do instead is click on the gradient tool here, and then I'll choose the radial gradient here. Now click on the mask and apply the gradient here. Control Z. Let's do that again. That's better for me. Alright, so let's put some background here. So click on the adjustment layer here and I'll choose gradient as the background. And click on here and maybe blues, or yeah, okay. And then I'll select this one and okay. And then maybe change the angle. And okay. Then I'll bring this down to the bottom, and I think we're done. And oh, maybe we can blend the model here. So to do that, we can select this one, copy, and I'll remove this mask. And here, let's change this back to smart objects, convert to layers. Yes. Alright. Now click on filter and blur, average. Boom. This is how you can simply apply a blending technique to our model to match with the background layer. So after that, let's clip that, put it here, and this will automatically clip on the subject, and just adjust the opacity to maybe down to 25%. Let's try. Okay, so I think that looks good for me. Or maybe a little bit lighter. Okay. 20. Cool. Alright, so I think we're good here, and this is how you apply a double exposure effect. So this is the before and this is the after. Alright, so thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something new today.